driving with the laughter, joys are living. Every cut and sizzles of it. Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the times of food and night. Electric nights and tuning light, good tuning in, feeling right. Spicy sauces, sweet surprises, sushi screens, if the flavor lies, it's in Dana's realm. We all discover new delights with every cover, topping, mixing every taste. No ingredients, cut to waste. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a bite so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is riding with their laughter, joys arriving. Every cut and seals art in Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the tides of food and life. Amidst the lights, she sets the stage. Dana's kitchen, turn of age. Stringing life with zest and flavor. Every moment wants to savor. A twitch and chase it in a kitchen. Sizzling sounds and colors, bits of interactive. Oh, so sweet in Dana's kitchen, feel the heat. Midnight snacks and morning brew. With the charm you can refuse. If it's one need morning down, take a chest-high glass of blue. The Dana's kitchen, the sweet alive. Whiskey up my different flavors bright. Dreaming dreams and the neon lights. We take joy on this starry night. Tune it tight, she says it right. From savory dishes to sweet delights. Every sprinkle, every dash, creating moments of cool refresh. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the times of food and life. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the tides of food and life. Dana's in the kitchen. Let's cook, let's have some fun. Whipping up the best. Oh yeah. Plates full of yum. Plates full of yum. Oh yeah. Rockies by the stove. Bestest boy. Tail wags to the beat of the pan's hot sizzle. Laughing over cocktails. Drink more's the pour. Shake it up, mix it well. Frosty mugs of fun. Every bite's a hit, a flavored run. Play stacked high, come get you some. Drinks got the tunes. Turn it up, shake the room. Blasting from the speakers, oh yeah. Feel that groove. Rocky's on the idle, watchful eye. In Dana's realm, grill marks tuned to perfection. Hear them sing, hot, dry and season. Taste buds ignite. Shane along, grab your plate, take your seat. Join the feast. It's a culinary show in Dana's retreat in town. Mouths watering, eyes so wide. Can't wait. Every flavor's a journey, a delicious ride. Rockies by the door. Loyal pup, hoping for a taste. A little luck. Dana's on fire, turn it up. The queen of the kitchen's wild. Pots and pans in harmony, like a symphony compiled. Serving up a storm, joy in every bite. Come and taste. With Rocky wagging more beneath the neon lights. Rocking out with spatulas, we're flipping fun tonight. With drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right. Shaking up, stirring pots. Dana's on a roll. She's got it going on. Feast your eyes, delight your soul. Come on, sing along. Crank the heat, let's celebrate. It's party time. It's party time. Flavors mingle, senses elevate. It's showtime.
I'm just following him.
Turn on Twitch, let's have some fun. Dana's kitchen has begun. She's whipping up the very best with bartender, drink more, cook less. He's the tech guy, Robbie, Randy, Roy. Rocky is the bestest boy. The food is great, come grab a plate. The show's starting, so don't be late. Dana's kitchen.
Ooh, you could make pita dough.
I look ridiculous. See,
You could see. He's like, ooh.
Oh, it's so much worse without Vegemite.
Well, hello and happy Thursday to all of you. How are you doing today? I'm hoping that you're doing good. It's good to see all of your faces today in here. So thank you, Pat, for coming in and joining us today, and all the other people. I know John is probably lurking over there somewhere, because I know John is probably getting ready to go on as well. And Faded Epitaph, good to see you, and Michael, and all the people. The hair's... Thank you for noticing, Sparkling Jewel. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's like, I know, I just threw it together. So thank you. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate you playing along. Robbie's over there. So when I'm setting up in the kitchen, he's usually typing most of the stuff in there, and so that I can continue to get ready. And he's like, you want me to put that in the chat, that you want them to tell you you're pretty? And I said, yes, I would like you to do that. So thank you very much. So today we're going to do first of all, we're going to finish seasoning this wok. We're going to season it the Chinese way. That's according to this little pamphlet from the shop that's owned by Chinese people that sent me the wok. So I'm going to trust them that this is the way to do it. And I've read a couple of different places. I've read kind of the same way. And in the book here, it also says to season them this way. So do I have hair tools? Like, do you do your hair? I do have like a curling iron. I have a hair dryer. Most of the time it's a hair dryer and a big rolled brush is all I use. But occasionally you'll see my hair curled, sometimes in a ponytail. I'm kind of like, I was a tomboy, so my hair was always in a ponytail, unless it was just straight. So I'm kind of I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it person. So when they're like, can we curl your hair today? I was like, yes, you may, because I don't have to do it. So there we go. So we're going to season the wok today, and the other couple of things we're going to do is we're going to make some soy glazed shiitake mushrooms, and then we're gonna have to make some rice, and then we're gonna do a stir fry. And our stir fry is gonna be with something that's called Kinji's The Mix, which is a pork and shrimp mix that you can make ahead of time, and then you can keep it in your refrigerator for 2 or 3 days, or you can freeze it for 2 or 3 months and just have it available when you've got some extra veggies running around. When they're running around your house, all of those veggies, catch them, make a stir fry. Got it? I need to get you on catching the veggies when they're running around, because I don't have the time or the energy. So you catch the running vegetables. Got it? Something's broken?
Some things might not work correctly with the internet issues today.
Oh, right. So keep that in mind today, that there have been some internet issues. Twitch has been having some problems, but not just Twitch, Discord. And I saw a couple of other things that seem to be having issues today as well. So there's an internet something. You can't hold your arm up like this for that long. That's why I'm like over my head. It's mostly dry up, and then just take my brush and do that. That's me. So, well, I'm sorry you're running around in circles didn't work. So when the veggies, when you've got a whole bunch of extra veggies in your house and you don't know how to use them, a stir fry is an amazing way to do them. Some of the best things that I've made that Robbie has gone, this is delicious, have been leftovers that I've just put into a stir fry. And then I'm like, well, I can't recreate this. It's what it is. So, well, thank you. Hi, Noimu. How are you doing? How's it going? Okay, so the first thing in seasoning our wok. Miss Sarah Lynn, you're here. I'm so glad. I love trouble. Trouble follows me wherever I go. Wherever I go, there's trouble. Maybe there are problems. That's probably part of being a therapist, right? Is that there will always be problems around me. We'll get you up on the fridge here in a second, Miss Sarah Lynn. I want to go ahead and get rice started, and then I want to get the wok started on seasoning it. So, to keep you apprised, my wok came with a bunch of stuff. It came with a lid. We are not seasoning the lid, so the lid is going to stay silver, okay? It's aluminum. You're not going to be able to season that. You don't want it to get as hot as the wok. The wok is carbon steel. I've put the handle on it now. I tried to put it on backwards earlier, but now we've got it right. I hope that's right. That looks right. Totally right. It's good. This is a little steamer plate, so it's really nice. It has little legs on it to keep it up in the wok, up a little higher. So if you need to steam some buns or something like that. Noimu, thank you
cheered
for the biddies.
100.
Okay, hang on.
Thank you.
Oh, all the stuff is still in the. Hang on. I got home and I started on time, but I didn't get everything set up. So I probably should have taken a few more minutes. Let me go get things so I don't forget you, Miss Sarah Lynn. And oh my gosh, there goes Drink More, Cook Less, who's creating jobs for me instead of his own jobs. Things, stuff. What's going on?
What's she doing over there? Hype train and she leaves the kitchen?
Here, I'll let you do that. And we'll get some things up on our board. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna talk. I'll talk a little bit. How's that? You're working out. You're better than I am. Robbie's like, do you wanna take a walk? And I'm like, I gotta go get my hair done. I can't walk. All right, we have Miss Sarah Lynn, who I finally spelled right. And we've got a hype train going, woohoo! Which means I need to talk about when we finish a level 5, Level 5 hype train. This apron that I'm wearing, these are my new aprons. Did you see? They're very cute. They have very long straps. So the straps are this long, longer than my arms. So they're good for anybody, really. Anybody can wear these. Look how much room you've got there. It's adjustable on the top. It's got pockets. It's great. It's great. They got here today. I was so excited. My dog bell rang.
Fajita verified.
So there we go. All right. So how long did it say Miss Sarah Lynn was subbed for? And Noimu Bits.
40 months.
40
Miss
months.
Sarah Lynn.
Wow. That's a lot, Miss Sarah Lynn. That's a lot. And then I got to get Robbie up there. And should I put drink more, cook less? I guess I should. Cook less, sub. And how many months for you?
49.
49? That's a long time.
I've known you that long?
Yeah, you've actually known me about 9 years.
No.
Only took 9 years, everybody. Only took 9 years for Robbie to go, you know what? I think maybe I do want to spend the rest of my life with her. 9 years. That's good.
You gotta be sure, Dana.
So, well, hopefully you are there. Oh, I need let's do this on the bits. And then I've got Miss Sarah Lynn. Miss Sarah Lynn. All right, so we're going to season the wok the Chinese way. Okay, and like I said, it is in the wok. It is on the little thing I got sent from the wok store, and another thing they sent me from the wok store, so I'm guessing this is the right way to do it. So the way they do it is, I'll take this, I'll use this one, is that they season it not just with oil, but they season it with flavorings. So we're gonna be using Chinese chives, onions, garlic, and ginger in ours. And we should start to see this patina. I don't know if you guys can see that patina that's starting to darken, we should see that darken. We did do kind of a Americanized version of seasoning this first, more like cast iron, by putting it in the oven for an hour. We had to cover the wooden parts of it so that they didn't break or dry out or get burned, catch on fire. You know, all the good stuff that you don't really want to see in your kitchen, right? And we started to get a nice patina on it. Now we're gonna work some more on that. Hello, Lanix, how are you? Because I'm a therapist. All right, so I've got my garlic here. I've just smashed it. We're all just gonna take our ginger here. I'm gonna get this part off. And then we're just gonna slice it. It doesn't matter, we're not eating this. We're throwing all of this away, so we'll get a couple of coins of that. We're gonna take our onion. We're gonna slice that real quick. They said onions are the best, whatever you've got. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. It's a great way to start our stream. If I can talk and start saying and it would be lovely. Just singing to myself, it's okay, it helps. I do it whether you're here or not.
It's true.
I will sing in the kitchen, I'll talk to myself. I'm sure Robbie has come downstairs sometimes and said, who is she talking to? To myself, basically. And then these are Chinese chives with the chive blossoms on. I had to get these.
Those look cool.
Yeah, this one's, let's get the bottom of that one off. We're actually gonna chop the bottom of all of these off, I think. They're just the chive blossoms. And they're a little bit thicker and more woodier than, say, the chives that we put on top, you know, on top of things. Does that make sense? So we're going to take the very bottom part of these off because I just want to make sure it's not gross.
Yeah, that knife could handle that no problem.
Not an issue. And then we're going to chop it up into smaller chunks to put in the wok. All right.
Can you regrow those in water?
Maybe. I've never tried, but it's a really good question. So we're going to heat our wok up, and then we're going to use a neutral oil. You want to use a neutral oil for this. Do not use olive oil. Olive oil does not have a high enough smoke point for a wok, okay? So a grapeseed oil, canola, you could use avocado oil. I have talked to several people who have done that if you don't want to use a seed oil of some sort, but you want an oil with a high smoke point. So you can look that up. You can go online and go, which oils have the highest smoke points? It's mostly seed oils are going to have that, other than avocado is up there as well. So this is going to create a more non-stick surface. It kind of creates a polymer inside the wok. So you get that slippery kind of inside, kind of like a cast iron pot. Sunflower oil would be good. So green onions you can definitely regrow. You take that bottom part with the, you know, that we don't eat, that we just chop off, you can definitely regrow those. I wouldn't soak them completely in water. I would kind of make sure part of it's out of the water, otherwise it'll just go bad. It'll just go bad. So another thing when you're cooking in a wok, you want to heat the wok up in and then add the oil. I know I've said this almost every time we've cooked in it. I just want to make sure you know. If you put the oil in there as you're heating up the wok, you start to break down the oil. And it can have a taste that you don't like. It's not great for you. It's, yeah, just wait. We just need to heat it up when we need it, So we're gonna make sure that's getting hot. Robbie's like, why are you touching hot things? Don't touch hot
I can
things.
still touch it. It's clearly not hot enough. Prince Charming. Wow.
Robbie is Prince Charming. Look
That's
at you.
Another upgrade for me.
I kind of feel like I want to take this into work and have it be like the talking stick for some of my couples. You can't say anything unless you have the bamboo talking cleaner for the wok. And make them laugh.
And you can't throw it or you'll never get to hold it again.
That's right. If you throw it, you can't ever speak again in here. I was not a big sports anchor. I did some interviews. I put together packages. I got up super early in the morning to put sets together. I stayed up super late to help in the truck on a few things, but mostly it was getting up super early in the morning and putting packages together. That was my fun, fun stuff.
Splits.
So Master of Splits, hello Schmoopy. Thank you, Neil. It's new in that it's 7 years old.
I mean, we keep adding stuff to it.
Some things. I don't know if I consider there new things in my kitchen. Okay, so I want you to see, if we can go to this camera, I want you to see, you can start to see it even darkening maybe a little bit more on the bottom than it was. We're gonna pour a couple tablespoons in there of oil. And then we're gonna start putting all of our things in there. I think I'm not gonna put the garlic in first because that might burn. And the trick while you're doing this is you want to get that oil up the side. I probably should have drizzled it down the side. And we want those flavors up on the side too. So we're not going to eat this. We are just seasoning the pan. That's it. Probably turn that down just a little bit. So, I'm Schmoopy. No, you're schmoopy. Are you schmoopy?
Yes, maybe.
No?
And you do still need a couple folks for food fight, right?
I told you what?
You still need some people for food
I
fight?
do. I still need a couple of people for food fight if you're willing to be a part of our lovely food and drink competition that Darth is my co-host on, and finally gave me the okay and gave me dates that would work for him. So we're super excited about that. Allie Wentworth. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a small world. It's a small world out there. All right. So we've got a real high heat. And we're just moving that oil and these aromatics up and around. I've never done it this way before, so if you have, and you see that I'm not doing something right or I'm missing something, let me know. How long does it tell me to do this? Let me find it. Until the onions are charred.
Hey, Whiskey.
So we're starting to get, we're not there yet. We are not there. Hi, Whiskey, how are you? It is I love it. It's so much fun. Can you see that the wok is getting darker, or is the light making it look like it's staying the same?
I can see
I-
that part of it down there is getting darker.
Okay? And every time we cook on this, it's going to get a little darker and a little darker and a little darker, and eventually, maybe in a year or so, it'll look like that one. So, who's here? Andy's here. Andy!
I'm glad Blurp worked for you, Andy. I don't think the sound alerts are working.
Not everything is working
Or maybe it
today.
was just so
Hello,
quiet I couldn't hear it. I
hello,
don't
you're
know.
here. You're here. We're seasoning our wok. I said I was going to get some rice going too, didn't I? Jedi, you're first. Welcome in. This, by the way, what do you guys think of the new aprons? Are they kind of cool? I like the navy and the tan together. I think it's
Looks very
Very-
professional. Oh, Andy, you don't want me singing.
Huh?
Andy does not want me singing. I mean, Dana could re-sing the thing it was supposed to play about running away.
I could. So, thank you. These are my aprons that I give away when we finish up level 5 hype train. Sorry, brain fart there.
Just got them in today.
I did. I got them in today. My dog Belle let me know. So isn't it fun? Does it smell good in here, Robbie?
It
This
does.
is nothing we're going to eat. We're tossing all of this out because we're going to let it get real charred. All right, I'm going to let that sit for a second while I start to get some white rice going. I have we're using plain white rice, not jasmine, not sticky rice, none of that stuff. No sushi rice, just plain old rice for our stir fry tonight. And I'm just going to double check to see. Hey Google, how do you make plain white rice? I just want to make sure I get the water right because I forget. 2-part. Hey Google, stop. I was pretty sure it was 2 to 1, but I sometimes get my brown rice numbers different where you need a little more water for brown rice than you do for the other stuff.
Math
So,
is hard, Dana.
math, well, remembering the math, it's like trying to, when I was in school, I had to memorize all of the equations for physics, right? And I couldn't remember them. And back in the 80s, we had these really big belts. You know, we'd wear these giant belts and they'd be like,
Because you were a wrestler?
no, but they were like that size.
Oh.
And so I would write the hard to remember equations on the inside of my belt for tests.
Oh my gosh. I've heard of like people doing it on the inside of the labels of water bottles.
We didn't have water bottles back then. This was the 80s.
You didn't have water bottles in the 80s?
Not really, not like they do now. People drank Coca-Cola. You drank water, you got it from a tap. Or it was like Perrier or Evian. Two to 1, 1.7, 5 to 1. That's what I wanted to make sure with whiskey on that.
Nerf guns were amazing.
So we still have Nerf guns here. We do Nerf gun wars, and for some reason we didn't do one this last Christmas. And I even bought Fortnite ones. Fortnite Nerf guns. This one is a scan pan. It's kind of my go-to. It's rounded. It's non-stick. So for things like rice, I'll use it for that. Like almost a saucier type style. I kind of have a mishmash of pans. I used to have all Calphalon, but I don't think I even have any Calphalon left at this point. Yes, it has a little bit. You've been lurking. The hose outside the house. Oh, yes.
Nara talked about that the other day quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
It's just common to go take the neighbor's hose, get some water.
That's right. That's what we used to do.
Keep it on.
We used to get those ice pops. Did you get ice pops when you were little? You know, the little ice, it was just the little thing you had to.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I forget what you made recently that I said that's what the flavor reminded me
I think
of.
it was one of the drinks.
That's okay.
Yeah, yeah. You have a mishmash too. I mean, you know, it's the way. It's the way. You love physics. I do too, Master Splits. As a matter of fact, I took physics a year early in high school purely because I moved. And it was just the way the schools did it. And so I still had to take a year of math or of science, but they didn't have anything left. Me and my friend had to actually take physics again, but instead the teacher had us run like all the labs and grade the papers, which is kind of weird because they were our friends. But I did learn a lot about my friends. Like one of my friends, super, super smart, like super smart, was not our valedictorian. If he had put in 5% more effort, because he'd get like 100 on his test, but on the homework he'd only do the hardest problem, and he wouldn't do any of the other problems, because he's like, it's a waste of my time.
Doesn't have time
I'm not
for
gonna
that.
do it. Huh?
Doesn't have time for that.
He didn't have time for it. He's just like, it's a waste of my time. And he's an environmental lawyer in Oregon, I think now. So I did that, and then when I went to college, I wanted to take calculus-based physics because I'd had 2.5 years of calculus and 2 years of physics, basically. And they told me that radio, TV, film didn't need physics because it didn't have anything to do with physics. And I'm like, light and sound don't have anything to do with physics? And they were like, well, yes, no. And then they wouldn't let me take it. So I was very mad. They said I had to be a
great
science.
Point. The answer's still no.
Yes.
Welcome to the real world.
That's basically, right? They're just like, it's for science majors. And I'm like, but you're making me take a science. And now you want me to take a boring science. And you want me to take a boring math. So I did the easiest things I could then rather than challenge myself. Because I was like, you don't want me to challenge myself? Cool. Ain't taking rocks for jocks.
You're relaxing tonight, Andy?
Load of music gigs. Oh, so jelly. I would love to have a bunch of music gigs coming up. We need to do that. We need to get some music stuff on our thing. All right, so now that we have all of these kind of charred vegetables, I'm gonna see if it tastes okay, because I might save them. It tells me, it said throw them out. But I hate to throw caramelized onions out. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah, I want
Rice
to save
even
these.
got Rocky's attention. He's like, "What's that noise?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Check the
whoop,
rice."
whoop.
Come on, Dana.
Yeah, I'm going to save these. It tells me to throw them out, but it tastes really good. So why should I throw it out? We'll throw it into stir fry it with some other food later this week. Let's not waste it if we don't have to. So anyway, so now look at the inside of the bowl. It's
Is it
getting
safe
even
to
darker. Huh?
Is it safe to eat?
It
It can taste good and still not be good for you.
It's safe to eat. It was made in the wok. Why would it not be safe to eat? It was just oil. There's nothing weird. I'm just going to do this and then
Snow
make the
Patrol.
mushrooms in it. So look at that. It's starting to get some nice color. That's what we want.
Certainly doesn't look like it did a week ago.
No, when it was brand new, it looks much better, much better. All right, because stir fry goes really fast, we're gonna prep all of our stuff.
Thank you.
Robbie is sometimes a pain in the butt.
You're,
All right.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's a cabinet. It's not letting fresh air out all over the place. This year's like
Right,
Snow
Andy?
Patrol. Nice. Very, very good. They could go into a soup. Yep, yep. Love that idea too, except that it's summer in Texas, so unless it's a gazpacho, I'm not even really interested in soup right now. So lovely door. All right, let's start with the mushrooms.
Today was one of our last nice days. It's going to be in the 90s for a while now.
All right, shiitake mushrooms.
Yes, mushrooms.
Mushrooms. So we're going to take this part off and toss that, and then we're going to take all of these. It's going to take a while. And take all of these and quarter them for our soy glazed mushrooms. So this may take a minute. That's why I really like oyster mushrooms and stuff, because you can just go chop them real fast, and that's a little more challenging with
Good
shiitake.
things take time, Dana. Just like proposals.
Not working for me. Sorry.
Hey, Dana.
Yeah.
If Robbie likes mushrooms, is he a fun guy?
He does like mushrooms, but it does not make him a fun guy.
She's being very mean to her tech guy. Can you make pasta primavera?
I can. No, but not tonight.
Yeah, make that in a wok, Dana.
I could make pasta primavera in a wok. It really wouldn't be
sorry,
that hard.
Sorry, make a lasagna in the wok.
I could do that too. You watch.
Ooh, let's challenge her to that.
You guys want to challenge me to something? Tell you what, you can challenge me to make whatever you want in a wok if we reach our sub and bit goals. How's that? Because you have to cook next month.
What?
Robbie's going to cook. Don't forget.
You know, it's really weird, Dana. I feel like I'm coming down with something, but not until July.
Everybody, don't forget to give me either recipes that you would like to see done on stream or maybe be in a cookbook, and recipes for Robbie.
In the Discord.
And remember that Robbie's recipes have to be less than 5 steps. And don't let him fool you.
Speak very slowly. as
Speak
you're typing
very
it out.
slowly. Like I've gone, okay, I need you to chop the onions and the garlic. And he goes, whoa, 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 whoa. What am I doing with the onions? What was the other thing you said? Don't tell me. Wait till I chop the onions.
The idea is that if I can make these simple dishes,
Anybody can make them. But really, honestly, the point
yes, Suki,
is,
in short sentences.
really the point is that I would like him to have some things on his repertoire so that when he is in charge of dinner, it's not always takeout.
Hey, I cook some amazing meals with my phone.
But I would like you to cook some things from your heart.
And then you don't have to do the dishes.
I would rather do the dishes and have you cook me something.
I'm not winning this very well.
You are not. We need like 20 ingredients. Fewer ingredients is better.
So a mole sauce is what you're looking for, Sparkling Jewel.
If you make everything in a short enough sentence, he might be able to do it. But it might take him 2 days, which is why we're going to leave it at kind of 5 steps. So, like Robbie could make a burger.
Where should we send them?
So there is a place for cookbook recipes, and there's a place for check on the Discord. Check on the Discord. I can't remember. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Sorry. Robbie can maybe look up on Discord and tell you where you need to put them in Discord.
Sounds good to me, Megabytes.
So I will be here during the stream, Megabytes. That's not going to work.
I think we can still trick you.
I don't think he likes me.
me or
Mega
Megabytes?
promised me cookies. Said, do you want me to bring you some veggies over? I said, you got extra veggies from your garden? Yeah. And then had all these eggs.
And then showed them off on the next stream.
Yes. And then I got nothing. But we had a great time. We stayed up really late for school night.
We sure did. In my defense, you didn't answer till after, and I made hockey pucks. It's fine. It's just your excuse so that you have to come back. That's all it is.
All right. I'm taking off these this way. That way I can get more of the stem off. I haven't found shiitake stems to be very appealing. I will take some mushroom stems, like baby bellas and stuff, and I'll chop them up really small and just add them in as another layer of texture. So thank you, Rusty. I'm so glad you noticed. I don't know if you were here, but before the stream started, I told everybody to tell me I was pretty, that my hair looked great, because I went and got it done today. I thought I was going to start late, but I ended up starting on time. Just not prepared.
At least your tech was ready to go.
I mean, for once I had my microphone in front of me before I asked for it. It was great.
While she was getting her hair done, I said
My hair's done. All right, let's see here. What do I need? I've got that done. We need to mince some garlic, mince some ginger.
Michael says he's got an amazing recipe. I think you said salt, pepper, butter don't count, right?
Salt and pepper don't count. It can be more than 5 ingredients. Just try to limit the ingredients. 5 steps is what we're more concerned with.
I did not have my hair done, and that is why I'm off camera today.
He did shower though. So there's that.
You just play with yours now, that's why you notice it more. Get you a shout out, sir.
Yes, make sure you go follow Rusty, guys. Thank you, Lanix. I appreciate it. I'm feeling very loved. I had to go to a new hairdresser today. I liked my old one, but she never had, I called 5 weeks out going, hey, can I get in for 4 weeks just for a touch-up? And she's like, hey, I have this time available 7 weeks from now. And I was like, you know what? we've done this and I just can't anymore. I need somebody who has more flexibility, availability,
walk like that?
actually. Do what? Oh, you do? You have a walk like that? I've got two. So this is the one we were seasoning today. This is my very well seasoned wok over here. We're going to use both of them. In one of them we're going to make mushrooms, and in the other we're going to make some egg fried rice with the mix. And so what the mix is pork and shrimp, okay? So we're going to make that, and we don't need it all. So I'm going to put what I don't need into the freezer. And then one night when we've got some rice, maybe we even have leftover rice, and we've got some veggies and a little protein, I can throw all that together and make myself or Robbie or both of us some fried rice. It'll depend on whether Robbie's in the doghouse or not, whether he gets fed that night.
It's probably a 50-50 chance.
This is true. All right, let's go a little faster now. Because that's it. I should have picked up more green onions and I didn't. And I'm so excited. You know what I was doing today, Robbie? I was
Apparently not picking up more green onions.
That's true. I was not. But I was looking through some of the restaurants for vacation so that we can make some reservations. And there were some yummy looking ones. I'm super excited about it.
Hey, Elser.
Hello, Elser. Happy Friday.
That's right, it's Friday.
You haven't
over
cut
there.
or dyed your hair in over a year. Oh, my. So Michael said you just posted a recipe so you can check it out. And is Darth in here? I know Sarah's in here.
Well, considering it's Darth's birthday tomorrow and he's doing his first ever subathon, I think that the least
Oh, that's
we could
right.
do is give the
That's
Wookiee
right.
a shout out.
I mean, I don't ever mind giving him a shout out. You know what would be really nice is if we could find like 2 more people for, I have to count and see. I either need 2 or 3 more people for Food Fight right now, I think. And then we like to have an alternate as well, because occasionally life
happens.
Life happens. People are like, I really want to do it. I don't know what my schedule's going to be right yet. Like school schedule or something.
Rocky is currently chasing away the squirrels. We had 7 squirrels in the backyard at one point today.
That's because his food was out there and he dumped it all over the floor, all over the ground. He ate only the bacon out of it.
So Rocky's food brought all the squirrels to the
Yep.
yard.
My dinner is better than yours.
You could teach me, but you'd have to charge. That's the next line.
Oh. I don't know it. I only know that my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. My milkshake is better than yours, or something like that. All right, so we're mincing up some garlic. Now, sometimes I mince garlic. Sometimes I take the easier way out and I just grate it. Sometimes you want the texture, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes you're just lazy. And by you, I mean me. Do you ever do that? Tell people, like, sometimes you do this, and it's like, well, actually, I think that's you.
And that's Rocky outside.
Yep. We probably need to bring him in, because who's
Our neighbors love us.
do they? I'm not sure. I mean, it is his nickname next door is Bark. Because his name is Barkley.
I see.
So.
I'll go see what the dog's up to. You entertain them, Dana.
Oh, okay. That's not what I normally do.
That's for sure.
No hoarding nachos. That's not good. Don't hoard those. Hot tub or nacho. He's playing games. He deserves to. He works hard. It's like I let, Robbie we'll play games when he gets off work sometimes, and I'm like fine with that. But I will tell you that does cause problems in some relationships. They're playing games and they need to pay attention to me. It's like, well, but they can also do that. Unless it's all the time and they're neglecting you.
I would never.
Funny enough, Robbie, the research shows that if both partners play video games, they don't have to play the same ones. It's not a problem when somebody plays video games.
So what I'm hearing is that you need to start playing some video games.
Do I ever give you trouble for playing
Since
video
I barely
games?
play anymore.
Well, I never did give you trouble about it, except if we were on a walk and I was trying to talk to you. That was it. That was when I was like, can we put it away? And you've probably had to do that to me too. All right. Chopping up the ginger. He's dying, but he loves it.
The knife works better when she sings. It's magic that way.
Exactly.
It was enchanted by Johnson himself.
It's going a little far there, isn't he? Let's see, we've got the ginger. Now let's see. Oh, I need to get the peas out. Oh my gosh. My towel won't stay on my shoulder. I don't have big shoulders. Darth says, keep a towel on your shoulder. And he says it just like that.
It's good to use a towel instead of just using the apron.
Do
Or a new
this.
apron.
How's
There
that?
you go.
I'll do that. All right, let's go. Now, I use frozen peas most of the time. My store does have fresh peas, but if you're not going to use them right away, frozen peas are usually frozen right away. So they have more flavor usually than if you get fresh peas, unless you're getting them like right off the vine. And then they're delicious.
Like out of the garden on the farm.
Yep.
I've done that, Dana.
Me too. Used to be one of Kelsey's favorite things. She used to go out to the garden as a toddler at 2 and pull.
Eat stuff straight
The
out of the garden,
beans.
drink from the hose.
Exactly, all of that
What
stuff.
else did we do?
All that stuff. All right, let's see here. I need a couple of eggs. Oh, we need to slice another onion and the carrot. Peeled and cut into small dice. Okay.
Well, that's exciting, Lennox.
What's happening? It says it. That you're getting the shift you submitted interest in. Woo! I actually have a client who loves it when she gets the shift and the work that
I
She
think
does.
we're good. I've got it pulled up on my phone, Lennox. I think we're okay. Yeah. The internet / Twitch has had random issues though, so it was worth asking today of all days.
Yes. Could be your internet. All right. So we're going to.
Let me see if Sound Alerts is working yet.
I don't need this. I do need this. I do need that. Oh, did I?
That doesn't seem to still be.
I haven't done garlic yet. How much garlic do I need? Do I need any for this? I do. Excuse me, guys. Where's my water? Hang on. I need water. We're flashing pink. We're flashing pink. Thank you so much, Macy MC, for that follow.
Welcome in.
And yeah, and that too. Welcome in. I'm very parched. I took allergy medication, which
And
always
she-
makes
and
me
she
way
talks a
thirsty.
And you talk a lot.
What?
I mean, you're a streamer. You're supposed to.
I like messing with them.
She might be joking, but anytime she's holding that knife, you're never sure.
All right.
On the night shift.
All right, so we're gonna do a small dice with this. Now, here's another thing. If you've got frozen carrots or you've got like the peas and carrots mixed in your freezer, 100% use that. I have done that many times making stir fry. Then my dicing is way more consistent because I didn't do it.
I do kind of miss working later at night.
You can take my night shift that I'm going to put on my thing. You can talk to people. Would you like to?
Well,
would
no,
you
not,
like
not doing
that?
what you do. I don't want to do that day or night. I'll stick
That's
to,
too bad.
I'll stick to helping you stream at night. How about that?
No, I'd really like you to do some of my job for me. Not all of it,
I
just
think
some
we
of
might
it.
lose your license in record time if we start that.
I mean, that's a good point.
I'm just going to tell everyone, if you play more video games together, it'll solve your marriage.
Yes, soy glazed mushrooms. And I do have some miso, so we'll taste it. Maybe we add a little miso to it. I don't know. But we're going to stick to the recipe as it's written. So, yeah. All right. Carrots.
Nom, 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 nom.
I know that the dogs always like the carrots, and especially in the summer, if you put them in the freezer and then you give them to them when they're like overheated and hot, and they just kind of chew on them. They love that. At least my dogs did. Rocky doesn't eat as much of the carrots as he used to, but he'll take it, and then he'll guard it, and then you can't get it away from him.
It's true. Like a bone. What type of mushrooms are you using again this evening?
So we're using shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake. All right. So we've already cut our shiitake. It's these. So we've already cut them into 4s. The caps, we got rid of the stems because the stems of shiitake they're a little woodier. The texture isn't very good. Alrighty, let's do some garlic. I need a couple teaspoons of garlic.
Will you be adding any MSG this evening?
No, no MSG. It won't need it. And I've got shoyu and I've got soy sauce, but I've also got tamari there. So I'm gonna kind of play with that a little bit. I try to use less soy just because gluten bothers me. I'm not allergic to it, but the inflammation that it causes for me is not great. But I'll do it if it needs it. If it's worth it. If it's worth it.
Garlic smash.
Yep. Get some garlic. These are mama-sized garlic. Look at that. It said 2. I'm only going to do 2 because these are like elephant-sized garlic cloves.
Not usually.
Eat over there. Sometimes. Depends. But I would say it's not a staple in an American kitchen unless you are somebody who cooks a lot of Asian food.
Can I offer you a drink?
Well, that one worked.
You know why? Because Golden Flare used it, and Golden Flare looks out for me and says, Dana needs a drink. Randy.
Oh, it's because that one was through Blurp. That's why.
I like my explanation better. I'm going with my explanation.
Welcome in, Golden Flare.
Thank you, Golden Flare.
All right, Andy. You have a good night.
Good night, Andy. We'll see you on Sunday. I don't know what I'm cooking yet, I don't think. Maybe I do.
What's your opinion on garlic crushers? Does it ruin it?
I don't think it ruins it, but I don't have one because I'd rather either grate or mince my garlic. So if you want to use one, I'm not one of those people who's going to come after you and go, get that out of your kitchen, it's a unitasker. But I don't have one.
Yeah, and you usually just smash it with a knife.
Yeah.
You're making Mediterranean roasted veggie sandwiches with feta hummus and
Ooh, that sounds
potatoes.
good. Yes, that's what I usually do. That's how I got the skin off of here. It was just by crush. And then we'll we'll do this. It's a little bit bigger than I want, so once I get it all cut, we'll chop it.
You could just use the magic of television to do it for you.
I could do this, and then next thing you know, it's all in a bowl.
You just like push a button, it transitions, plays like a little magic sound, it's done.
Sounds like an infomercial. Set it and forget it. Wasn't that it?
Yes,
Oh, that's a
and
lot
the
of
garlic
garlic.
presses are very hard to clean.
I hate cleaning a garlic press. Almost as much as I hate cleaning a tam.
Because if you're gonna have a unitasker, it needs to be really good at its job.
And some people would argue that it is. But I say whatever you want in your kitchen. I will tell you that I think the stupidest thing ever was when somebody came out with, and this was on infomercials, was a square bowl so that you could put your ramen as a square into the bowl to put it in the microwave. And I'm like, are we so lazy now that we cannot just go with our ramen and put it in a round bowl? Or maybe we need a bigger round bowl. I was like, I can see a bunch of college kids getting it, but it seems silly. What?
What if it tastes better in a square bowl?
I
Have
mean,
you
then you
tried?
get it. I didn't try to take it off the market. People can buy it if they want to. I'm just saying it didn't hang around as long as the Snuggie did.
Ah, the Snuggie.
People loved the Snuggie.
It's a blanket with sleeves. So you
Who
never have to
knew?
get off of your phone.
Just forget it. You don't want to wear a sweater and then put a blanket on your lap.
No.
I make fun, but we had 3 of them, so. One for each of the kids and then an extra one. All right, what do I need to do with the onion? Finely chopped.
Well, I see that you peeled it. That's a good first step that I've forgotten.
That you
before.
have forgotten, yeah. So you guys got to make sure if you're getting a recipe for Robbie, if you say chop an onion, make sure you put in there peel onion or peeled onion so that he knows when he's doing that. It's
I'm not quite a professional chef, that's for sure.
I mean, me either, but I've practiced enough. You know what, I should check the rice because I didn't put a timer on for the rice and it just occurred to me. Oh, good. It's good. We're good. I'd already turned it off. So that was good too. I forgot I turned it off.
You think ramen tastes better if it's cooked upside down in a wooden mini coffin box?
Okay. To each his own. Poise Universe, thank you so, or Univ. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Shallots are your favorite. Shallots are good. Gotta say, I almost always have a shallot lying around just in case I have something that needs a shallot or an onion, because here in Texas our shallots are huge. So a
They're
lot of
pretty
times I don't even use the whole shallot when it calls for a shallot. All right. Is that bowl going to be big enough? It is not. Let's get a different bowl.
Upgrade the bowl.
Let's get that. But I do love shallots.
Hey, Maka Waka.
Maka Waka, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? How's life treating you? Come on. This is where I really should practice, is like cutting onions faster. Like I can slice pretty fast, but doing the smaller dice, I'm a little slower.
Austin's a pretty cool place.
I do like Austin.
It seemed like everyone was moving there a couple years ago.
Probably still are on that. In Austin, did you get to see any of Texas while you were here? Green onions are also an excellent ingredient to keep around because you're right, you can use it on the top as a finishing thing. You can use it as an onion flavor. Boy, that was the middle of the onion and I didn't quite get that. So let's do that.
Looks like I chopped this onion, Dana. And I mean that with the most love imaginable.
It does not look like you cut this onion. There's a couple of pieces that got missed. If you had chopped the onion, they would be wildly different sizes.
Well, and we'd only be like halfway through it.
You think you'd be halfway through by now?
Jeez.
Should we do a test? I'm out of onions tonight, but we can test that theory, right?
We'll have to remember to test that in July.
Okay, we'll do that in July. It was waiting for you at the airport. Nice. Very good. Okay, I've got all of this. I need to get a couple of eggs out. I have my heirloom eggs that I just love. They were actually cheaper than the regular pasture-raised ones today. So my blue eggs. None of them had green though. I was very sad, or yellow.
Yes, do not adjust your televisions or monitors. They really are a shade of blue.
Can't tell. There's white, maybe a little bit. They're very light blue today. Usually in there you've got some green ones, some yellow ones, some like brownish yellow, blue. They come from Heritage Chickens.
A big ball of yarn.
So, hello, there you are. I don't know if the person who won the, her man that won the apron is in here, but they came today, so I will be able to get that hopefully out in the mail tomorrow. Okay, I have all these things. I need to make my pork/shrimp mix, the mix. This is gonna be our meat. Because now that I think we're done with vegetables, let me just double check. I've got the scallions, carrot, onion.
Pasture-raised eggs are cheaper than all other eggs if you can find them.
I can find them. I would rather have the, I mean, we have them everywhere. I think these are still probably pasteurized. I just would rather
Megabytes is supposed to bring you some straight from the
farm. Yeah, those would not have been pasteurized. I should look and see if there's
kept
the
them
one
on the
place
calendar.
has them. All right, so we've got about 5 ounces of shrimp. I've got about 8-ish ounces. No, that is incorrect. Let me do math well. I've got about 13 ounces of pork. And this is gonna be our mix for our stir fry, our protein. other than the egg, obviously.
Don't know what that song was.
Yeah, what was that?
We won't be hearing it again.
Okay, cool. So I picked up some shrimp today. So it's nice and fresh. And I think, other than that one, I'm just going to double check. They should all be cleaned.
Yeah, overseas, they handle their eggs entirely differently.
We have to put ours in the refrigerator.
You see them out on the counter, you're like, oh, that's right.
It's just
we're
like
not in
milk.
the US. It's fine.
It's just like milk. You can find milk in cartons in the pantry, which was very weird for me when I was 15 and I went to Spain. And I said I would like some milk with breakfast, and they bring me hot milk. And I'm like, what is this? I don't want hot milk. I want cold milk. And then they laughed and giggled, and they're like, all right, we'll put some milk in the refrigerator. That's weird.
Yeah, I think we had some weird thing with eggs here for a while where the cage-free ones were cheaper than normal eggs.
Sigrun72, thank you for that follow. We're glad that you are in here.
And the last one was poison ivy, Dana.
Oh, poison ivy. Oh my gosh, that makes way more sense. Poison ivy, thank you for that. This is one of the reasons I need Robbie here, because oftentimes I get the names completely wrong. All right. So we're going to chop this up really well, and then we'll mix it with the pork, and then we're going to measure out how much we need. And the reason we're doing all of this, if you are doing any kind of stir fry, anything in the wok, it cooks so fast, you have to have everything ready. Any sauces that you've got to make, because I've got to look over here and say, hey, do I have a sauce I'm going to be throwing in with this stir fry? And the answer is probably yes, because I'm going to guess that the oyster sauce, soy sauce, sesame oil all need to go in at the same time, so we might as well get that ready and measured. Like, have everything measured. Literally have everything to go. You will thank me if you have never done this before. And if you don't have a wok, you can certainly do this in a big fry pan or anything that's big enough. The wok is just really nice because of its shape. So we can shake things in it, and we get something called wok hay, which is breath of the wok. That's why you see them in the commercials tossing the food up into the air. It gives a nice little charred flavor to things by doing that, because I'm gonna try it again, guys.
Oh my gosh. Haven't you been practicing saying this word?
I did, but then I forgot. Little drops of oil are in the air. And they hit the food when the food is up and out of the pot. And they're really hot because they've...
Is it aerosolized?
Aerosolized.
Something like that.
So you won't get that in another pan.
So you get the fire sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. Robbie's like, oh my God! I'm like, no, it's supposed to do that. It's fine.
And it's okay.
Good.
We have a fire extinguisher in the kitchen.
We
prepared.
do. Yes, I'm trying to say the aerosolized.
But for some reason, every
For
time,
some
it
reason.
trips her up.
Does anybody else have like those couple of words that you're just like, I can't say it. Why can I not say it?
I just forget things like what's in a tequila sunrise, Dana.
So if you're new here.
There, Michael made it easy for you.
Aerosolized. Yeah, it's there now, which is helpful. But what about next time I need to say it? Are you going to be here for me, Michael? Water vapor, except it's oil vapor in the air, right? And so when you throw the food up, it hits the food, and because it's hotter, it kind of goes up, a little sizzle, a little char. Okay, so I'm going to chop this up more. We got it started.
It smells really good in here.
Does it smell like onions and garlic and ginger? Or shrimp?
I'm flaky, so I may or may not be here to remind.
Sparkling Jewel disagrees. You're the buble, so you will be here. End of discussion. That's it. Discussion's over.
Halfway between states of matter, or 1/4.
Yes.
Look at physics coming back into play.
I love
Dana.
physics. All right. So we've chopped this up really well. I've also got pork here. I did buy ground pork. If you're new in here, I actually usually grind up my meat most of the time.
So the recipe that Michael posted is a very easy recipe that's won him a award.
Ooh. I think we need a section in the cookbook that's called So Easy, even Drink More, Cook Less can make it.
Or did make it.
Or did make it.
And then
And we can have a picture of a professional making it and then Robbie's dish. And say, guess what? Equally delicious.
I was going to say, or you wouldn't be able to tell the difference side by side.
Or that.
She's something today.
I think it's the dog. I think the dog is rubbing off on
The
me.
dog is rubbing off.
Yeah. He's been such a pain in the butt the last few
He
days.
has been a piece of work the last couple nights.
Oof. All right, we'll get that in there. Now we're gonna mush all this together. That's the technical term, mush. Mush it all together. Ooh, some of the things already come diced. How's knife skill's gonna get better if they're already diced?
There is no getting better with my knife skills, Dana.
There is, because you have gotten better.
Oh, no, but
So
I've plateaued.
I reject your assessment.
Well, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
It's not, my reality is rooted in facts. I've watched you improve.
Right.
Perfect. It plugs up your sink. Well, so I don't put fat and stuff down the sink. I've got like a thing I pour it into.
And that way we don't have to call a plumber.
Yeah. Not for that. For some reason, the shower, but. All right, all mixed. Let's get this over to the sink. And wash my hands. So if you didn't want to do pork like this, you could completely do seafood. You could add a different meat in there. This is just the one that he found Kenji really liked. To give you both of those flavors. And I love to add a little pork flavor to a lot of dishes.
Have I made chili? That's a good question.
Have you made chili? He hasn't made chili the way I made chili.
I don't think I've actually made chili.
All right,
I mean,
how
I've
much of
helped
this?
her, but that's not quite the same thing.
It is not. Okay, we're gonna get 6 ounces, which means I need to change this from grams to ounces.
Or as our friend Teeds would say,
Auses. How many auses is that going to be? What did I say, 6?
he's from Australia, for those that don't.
He rejects freedom units. All right, that's a little over 6. That's good. Now, the cool part is I'm gonna get my food saver and I'm gonna put the rest of this in the food saver, and then this part's already done for another stir fry sometime.
That could be one of my cooking things. I'll just use the thing
You
already
could.
done.
I'm okay with that. If I have something prepped that's in the freezer, you can absolutely use it. That's what it's there for. All right, so we've got that. I've made a little bit of a mess over here.
Yeah, Dana's lucky. She's got a pretty big kitchen.
And
And yet,
as of right
somehow,
now,
she's still run out of room to put all of her kitchen stuff. Because
some of it's just not really usable great space. So we expanded the laundry room to put some things in because I've got some things to make pasta and things to make tortillas and stuff like that. And that's all out there.
And Dana does cook a lot.
I do. I don't cook as much as I did during the pandemic. But
Haven't determined that yet, Michael. Soonish. And hello, Uncommon Wolf.
Uncommon Wolf, hello friend, how are you? Buy peppers, onions, trimmers, and that works well. You know what I used to do is a healthy kind of lunch. I would take some ground turkey, which I really don't like, but this is the one thing I could do it with. And then I had like Rotel tomatoes, and then I would throw some beans in there. And yes, I'm in Texas, and I would throw beans in there. And then a couple more things. I mean, you guys have seen me make chili from scratch, right? With chili peppers that we grind into and make a kind of slurry, a chili slurry to put into our chili as our base, right? But I've made chili just opening cans for the most part, and it's still a hearty, good meal. I don't have a problem with it. Why am I like pounding the countertop, Robbie? And making all sorts of noise. Why are we making so much noise? You hate the after stuff? Have I lost a little weight? A little bit. I'm working on it.
She did also have her hair done.
And I had my hairs done. So I was making everybody tell me I looked great. My hair looked great earlier.
That she's so pretty.
And maybe it's the new apron.
Could be the new apron. Maybe it's more slimming.
Yeah, maybe.
Just
It's
showed up
adjustable.
today.
I need to adjust it more, I think. There we go. That's a little better. So these came in today. So I've got to send one to Harmer. Here, I got to go look it up. Anyways,
We have it written down.
we have it written down. So I got to send
Because we
one to
couldn't send
that.
it before today because you
And the
didn't have it.
only way you can get these aprons is by winning it. So you have to kind of watch. That's the only way to win some of these.
And they're nice aprons too.
They are nice aprons. Okay, let's make our sauces real quick for this. Rice. At 3 tablespoons, reduce the heat. It's been a while. I should have looked at this before, but I told you I'm not prepared because I was having my hair done. Swirling the lattes or puffing all around the edges. Release the eggs. Carefully flip to a bowl. Add the remaining tablespoon. So is this going to be... All right, so we're going to measure out our oyster sauce, soy sauce, sesame oil. It's not making a sauce, but they're all going in at the same time, so we're going to do that. I love these little measuring cups. Oyster sauce. We're going to use tamari, and then we've got sesame oil. All right, so I am sort of measuring this, guys. Does this one have teaspoons on it? I may have to switch. To a smaller one. Tablespoons, this one's... Where are my teaspoons? There they are. We're gonna put them in here. I need one,
Just
I
the
need a
artist
teaspoon of
model
each.
stages.
Huh?
So where's yours, Megabytes?
Where's what? So 1 ounce oyster sauce. You can, by the way, if you're vegan, you can find vegan oyster sauce. It won't have oysters in it, but it tries to mimic the flavor as best as it can. We're gonna do 1 ounce of tamari. You can use soy sauce instead of tamari. And this is gonna be for the fried rice, what we're doing right here. Then I'm gonna put the stuff together for the glazed soy mushrooms. And then we want a teaspoon of that. So we have 3 teaspoons for that. You get over here.
Sparkling Jewel says that Mega is starving.
Well, Mega, you should have made some cookies for yourself.
Are we making cookies tonight?
No. Did you buy chocolate chips?
There's more cookies than just chocolate chips.
What kind of cookies would you like to make?
We could use AI to come up with a recipe real quick for stuff on hand. That couldn't possibly go wrong. All right, so we've got some frozen spinach, some AP flour, and some butter, and a couple other things. Let's come up with a cookie recipe for that.
Could do that. We also have waffles.
And it'll do it, but it doesn't mean it'll be good.
It definitely does not. All right, so we're gonna need some soyu for these. We're gonna need, all right, let me read this one real quick. Heat a wok, add the mushrooms, add the garlic and ginger, splash the soy sauce around the edges of the wok. Okay, so I'm using shoyu instead of soy sauce. It's just it's a Japanese version. It's a little bit lighter, this particular one, because you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see through it as opposed to a regular soy sauce.
So it's the same ones you used the other time?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna need some sugar. And I think that's it. Add the sugar. You say sesame oil. Oh, there it is. A teaspoon of sesame oil and 2 teaspoons sugar. Okay. Let's get the sugar out. I think doing this has been helpful on weight management as well, because we're not eating cheese with this. It's mostly healthy ingredients. All right, teaspoon of that, and then we have sesame oil. We'll need a teaspoon of sesame oil. So I need to bring that back around. Usually, if you're doing cooking, if you're doing Asian cooking, you're going to be using a toasted sesame oil and not a regular sesame oil. So check that out. And always, and this is something I want to make sure everybody understands. We talked about at the beginning of this month, or actually at the end of last month, about an Asian pantry, when we're cooking with an Asian pantry. You do want to take a look at the ingredients, because there are, and it's not really that more expensive to get a good soy sauce. And that means that it's brewed. So if it says caramel color or anything like that in it, you don't need it, right? The soy sauce and the tamari that I have are, it literally says on there, brewed. And that means that it's getting its flavor naturally from the ingredients, and it hasn't had to have extra stuff put in there artificially, so that we can go, oh, that tastes like soy sauce. So there's some major brands that do it right, like Kikkoman, and then there's some other major brands that cheat, and I won't say who they are. You just go read the labels. So soy looks like coffee sauce a little. It looks like it. So Popeye cookies, yum. No. Soy sauce always goes in at the end. And you don't need a whole lot. And you'll watch as I put the soy sauce in any of these kinds of sauces into the wok. You want to put it around the edge. You want it to heat up as it goes down to the bottom. If you put it in the middle, it's going to cool the wok down, maybe just a little bit, but you may burn it too. So put it around the edges so it warms up, it goes in there. I know that I, in the past, used to use way more soy sauce, sesame oil, all that good stuff than I really, really needed to. So you don't need a lot. So, and the sesame oil you definitely want to put in at the end. Well, it depends. So I've made some things where I've put it in as well in the pan. It's still a seed oil, so its smoke point is not as high as some other things, but it's also not terrible on that. You like chicken and broccoli? Me too. Put some ginger in there. Mm-hmm. Ginger, chicken and broccoli, so good. Okay. So here we go, guys. We're gonna heat up.
It's time.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the mushrooms first, okay? Because it's mushrooms, it's gonna be some ginger, it's gonna be some garlic. And
So that's what I would have to do. I'd have to line up the stuff on the counter in order.
yeah. So we're gonna heat this up, heat it up, then add your neutral oil. We're using grapeseed oil. I know that some people I have friends, they are all about do not use seed oils. I was someplace else the other day and the woman was like, don't use seed oils. I don't typically use seed oils unless I'm doing something that's really, really hot. And these oils won't break down like other ones do. And the health benefits that they like to scare you with on that, for some people they may be very real. I'm not going to, if you've recognized that it impacts your body, that's one way. But the research that I've looked at, it doesn't appear like it's as bad as everybody's saying. So, yeah. Rapeseed oil. So here in the United States, we call that canola oil. But canola oil is made from rape seeds. So that is another huge one. Grapeseed oil you'll see some chefs prefer grapeseed oil. You'll see some prefer canola oil. And peanut oil. Unless you have a peanut allergy, please don't use peanut oil. So peanut oil is great. Dog lover, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. We're glad you're here. So all of those things are good. And I will use peanut oil a lot of times to fry stuff. Right now I've been using and playing around with avocado oil. And I've had really great results with that.
And dog lover, hopefully that follow notification met your approval since it showed Rocky.
Oh, it showed Rocky. That's true. That's true. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put in a couple tablespoons of this and let it heat up. Now, because I didn't really wash this pan, we should have a little of those flavors left over from the onions and the Chinese chives that were in there, maybe even a little ginger. But this goes fast, so be prepared.
I'm ready.
Be prepared. So we just want to make sure, does it look like it's hot? It does. I'm going to throw all those in there all at once. I'm going to get them coated. I could do it this way. Maybe. We'll see. I don't have my walk shoes on today, Robbie.
Oh, mushrooms everywhere.
There were 3. That is not mushrooms
There's another
everywhere.
one hiding behind the bowl. We can see it on the camera.
That's 3.
She just stops counting to 3 to say it's 3.
I do not need to count.
Are we going to sweat the mushrooms?
So we're going to let them brown. It's really hot in there. So what I really want to do is get a little browning in them. I don't want them to totally collapse. So I don't want to completely sweat them, because then you're going to lose a little of that texture that we want on the soy glazed mushrooms. Does that make sense? So we're going to try and get them to brown before they sweat. But they are already starting to sweat. I have that pretty hot. Oh, is that the wrong one? That was the wrong one. I really want them to get, because we're glazing them, so I want to have a texture on there, like a crispier texture. But we'll see. We'll see if we get what we're looking for. And then we're going to put the garlic and ginger in there, and then the soy sauce. Do you think this is a dish you can make? That's it.
I mean, is the mise en place done for me? Yes.
No, you have to do the mise en place.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Rather than like slippery bits of soft flesh, correct. So I don't want them to burn, which is why I'm tossing them every 30, 45 seconds.
I have a tendency to over stir.
You do.
So I'm really good at making risotto.
That and polenta. Those are your jams.
It's like, I can stir this all day. Sure. Let's go.
So here we go. Oh, I do need to scramble the eggs too.
We're always told that a good cook watches their cooking.
I try. I get distracted very easily.
I know that's something that Kanara says all the time is if you're melting butter, do not take your eye off of it.
It goes from melted to burned really fast. It's only slippery if it's rare. You're gonna give some to them till they can't sweat no more. What's the song? I was busy during the 90s.
I already have a sub, so I won't ruin the answer.
Do you know it?
Oh yeah.
Whispered to megabytes. All right, we're gonna put a little ginger in there, a little garlic. I don't want to put too much garlic because one thing I have learned is that the garlic will overpower mushroom flavor really, really fast.
I appreciate it, Michael.
I'm glad. He needs to be entertained. All right, here we go, guys. Pour that around the edges. Ooh, that smells good. That is gonna be an umami bomb. I'm gonna throw a little salt and pepper in there. So we'll put a little salt. Ah! Dang it.
Everything's fine.
It's all fine. We'll put a little salt in there.
At least you didn't drop the entire container of salt on the floor like you have before.
Telling all my secrets.
I mean, there's a clip of it, Dana.
And make people.
It'll live forever.
Oops, see, I'm glad I
A little
poured
bit of
that
salt
into
on
my.
the floor is good luck.
We'll put a little white pepper on there. It's a little more mild than the black pepper.
So we had a lot of good luck on the floor that night when she dropped all of it on the floor.
It was a lot. Okay, I have been. I'm going to set this one over here. Keep the mushrooms warm.
Musical walks.
It is. This is the wok we're going to use to make our fried rice. All right, I'm going to actually get my rice ready here. So I'm not trying to pull it out of the pan. I can just dump it in when I'm ready.
We definitely do that when we've spilled salt. I don't think I've heard about that being a chef's tradition.
A what?
Throwing a pinch of salt over your shoulder.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that when you spill salt.
I know, but I'm talking about that's what you do before you start cooking. Words are
Oh, before I start cooking? Oh no, I haven't done that before I started cooking. Maybe that's the problem.
That's what you've been doing wrong the last 12 years.
That's it. That's it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to cook our eggs. And I'm actually going to turn that down just a little bit. So we put our oil in there. And I'm going to need a bowl for when that comes out. So we'll have that ready.
Is this day-old rice?
It is not. I made it today on stream, so it's really not day-old rice. I'd like to flip this over. It's not working well for me.
You're doing great, Dana.
Yeah. Now what I don't want to do is I don't want to overcook it. So that is good enough for me. Here's a pro tip here, guys. If you have cooked your eggs all the way through in the pan, you've overcooked them, because they will continue to they will continue to cook outside of the pan. So just like meat has carryover heat, so does eggs.
And that goes if you're just making scrambled eggs.
Even if you're just making scrambled eggs or omelets.
That's how I've learned to make really good scrambled eggs, is I don't quite finish them in the pan.
Hello, so reduce heat, pour the eggs. I did that.
Do you like Coco Van cooking? It's their favorite type of cooking.
I do like Coco Van. I haven't made it in a while. I've done it, I think, once on stream. Return the empty wok to high heat. Got that. Of oil. Add the mix until they're cooked, and then add onion and carrot. So we'll do onion and carrot. We'll do this first. We're smoking. That's what we want to see. So let me get all of these things in order on here. Add the mix. Okay.
Places everyone.
About 1 minute. Transfer to the bowl with the cooked egg. Well, that bowl is not going to be big enough. So we will put the egg in here.
And Sparkling Jewel, these days Dana usually does the dishes on stream nights. It used to be me.
It used to be Robbie, but he's lost that
We have like
job
half a
for the
studio
most
to tear
part.
down after stream these days. So Dana has opted to do dishes instead of studio teardown.
This is true. Eric, cut cooking, add scallions, add everything. Add that, peas. Wait, didn't this have?
I totally read that in the French accent too.
Oui, oui, chérie. It is very French romantic now. Poisson, délicieux. All right. So we're not going to need to put as much oil in there. We'll let that heat up. Let's get that little bit of egg out there.
Megabyte says their process is great after carrot test. Was that just a week ago you were here?
It was.
Wow.
So same thing is going to apply. Whoops. Egg on my spatula. Is going to apply to our meat mixture. We're going to be putting it back in the pan to cook. So we want it to be just cooked. Or just undercooked, but not overcooked, not done.
Ooh, Megabyte says can bring 2 batches of cookies.
Oh my gosh. 2. Can you make snickerdoodles?
That's one of the first type cookies I learned to make.
You've never made me snickerdoodles.
I don't know if I've made snickerdoodles in the last couple of decades. So
Well,
that's probably
it sounds
accurate.
like you need to practice.
There's a reason why we don't bake more, Dana, because then we'd eat it all.
I know. That's true.
And there's already so much delicious food that
All right, so I want you to see the shrimp is starting to look opaque. The pork is a tiny bit still pink, but mostly cooked through. That's what I want. Okay,
Why can't Texas be closer to Ohio? We need to work on that.
let's work on it. Put a bill together. I was supposed to add the carrots and stuff to the mix. Oh well, we'll do those separately. That was supposed to get cooked with the pork. Sorry, see, I start talking and I forget.
Megabyte said for sure those are his favorites.
Snickerdoodles are?
Yeah.
Cool. Now I chopped a lot of ginger and a lot of garlic that we don't need. I will put that in little containers and then I will have it ready. The garlic is gonna lose some of its flavor by sitting there, so is the ginger. So I'll have to use a little bit more.
Just use
Let's see
mug
here.
measurements.
England, I think you must be considered a cross between muffins and fairy cakes in the book. It was
But you guys call cookies pies. So we're talking about the American cookies. So, right? Cookies are pies over there, right? Yes? Sometimes.
It's American cookies, like chocolate chip or Oreo.
White chocolate macadamia.
That sounds good.
Or biscuits. Are they biscuits?
Biscuits.
It's amazing how we have the same language and yet it's like we don't.
I thought biscuits were cookies.
Yeah, but that's what we were talking about because snickerdoodles are cookies in quotes up here.
Yeah. I can freeze them. They're still not going to have that I just chopped them flavor, right? And I may freeze them, but I'm cooking so much in the wok, I'll probably use it tomorrow anyway, because even when we haven't been streaming, I've been using the woks. All right, should I try to? So I have what I call my wok shoes, because they're like 3 inches higher. I'm not very tall, I'm 5'2". So,
Yes, cookies and milk.
and then I feel like I can stand up here and flip better. I don't know, I feel more confident in the heels. But no fire. We didn't get any fire today. Everything's sticking a little
Yes,
too much.
biscotti in Italian, which we had some of those on the trains. American biscuits are chewy, right? I'd say it depends on the cookie. You can have it both. The crumbly ones or chewy cookies here.
We have crunchy cookies, we have chewy cookies, we have cakey cookies. Like they come in all different textures.
And almost all of them are delicious.
And all of them what?
I said almost all of them are delicious.
Yes. Except for spinach cookies that I've never had, but I'm calling it.
You know, I don't think that Popeye actually needed the spinach in the can. Do you know why I think that?
Why?
Because he would take the can of spinach.
Uh-huh.
He wouldn't open it. He would just squeeze it with his fist to where it would shoot up in the air into his mouth. He was already strong before the spinach.
But then he was stronger.
No, it's just a placebo effect.
I disagree. You watched reruns of this. I watched, you know, the real thing. You know what was really, really good, Robbie, was this Kyoto sour.
You did that on stream, right? I think that might have even been the Seinfeld episode that you made black and white cookies.
I did. I did make black and white cookies.
And it was hard to master.
Ruth Bowring, hello Ruth, how are you? Welcome in. We're so glad you're here. Dana's brain isn't quite working today, but it's okay. She's okay, she's still making delicious food.
It smells really good.
Even though she's talking in the third person. All right.
It's okay. She talks and sings to herself.
This is true. All right. We'll put our veggies in here with everything else. We were supposed to cook that with the pork. But Dana messed that up.
Every flavor bean. Ugh.
All right.
Yes, we do love our carb and bread products over here.
I know somebody who just came out of an inpatient facility and just said, I gained 7 pounds in 4 weeks because everything was carbs. Everything. Are there 5 people out there without a sub? Oh, yeah, 35% off gift subs. That's a good thing.
So I think that'll be over by the time we're on Sunday.
Yeah. Although they are starting a thing where I might be able to give discounts occasionally on packs of 5 myself.
Yes. 5 or more, yeah.
All right, put a little bit of
Supposed to be
oil
a
in
thing
there.
that's coming anyway, is the option to do that down the road whenever you want. Or at least multiple times per year, something like that.
Something. Okay.
She must be reading again.
I am reading. All right.
Whoa. Listen to that sizzle.
Now, Megabytes was asking me if this is day-old rice, because using day-old rice for your stir fry is preferable.
Is that 'cause
And
it's
if
dried
it's,
out a little bit?
if it's dried out a little bit, and then you can break it up before you put it in the wok. I did not do that. I cooked the rice today on stream, so it's really not old rice.
It soaks up more. Question mark.
It can, I guess. I don't know. It's a good question. I hadn't really thought about it. It's probably in the book I'm reading. All right, now we're gonna throw some.
Pan-fried rice.
Throw some of that. I bet. See, pan dishes are a good idea for Robbie.
I don't know if anything's a good idea for me. I've made a mac and cheese milkshake.
I mean, that was a mistake. All right. I make a really good fried rice. I use brown rice and some mushrooms and then like tamari and an egg and all that. So good. How long does it want me to do this for? About 3 minutes.
I feel like we're going to have some clips from my cooking in July that will resemble the So Easy a Caveman Can Do It commercials. Okay, she's laughing
That
a
would
little
be
too
hilarious.
much. She's laughing a little too much over there.
Hey,
As long as the
would
rice-
you
I'm
make?
actually okay at cooking rice, Michael.
How about, Robbie, can you make me a Kyoto sour?
Sure. Is that the drink we had last time?
It is on that we had with.
Yay, the recipe's still in there.
It's over there. I think the sake must be in the other
An
refrigerator.
hour after Golden Flare was nice enough to play the clip to offer you a beverage.
Yes, exactly. I need to get.
This is where I have to muddle the grapefruit though?
Yes, and I hopefully still have a grapefruit left. I should. Where did the grapefruit go? I saw one. Where did I see it?
Well, I didn't steal it, and I doubt Rocky stole it.
Is it over here? Ah, it is. Okay, got it.
She found it, chat. We're in luck. See if
got
I
it.
remember how to make this.
I need to chop this up. I mean, I have a day off tomorrow. I can have a cocktail tonight.
One of us has to work.
So I'm trying to get this a little more brown. I don't think it's going to happen. So we'll just add our other stuff in here. And now we're going to break up our egg. I will tell you, there are two thoughts on eggs and stir fry. Some are make your eggs separately like this. What? Did I get you? Hang on a
Just
second.
dropping food on the floor is all.
Whatever.
Where did the Tabasco sauce go that we used?
So we got that. There we go. Now he's got some grapefruit. And some you actually put it in the rice and cook it with the rice. And for some you cook it and then break it up this way. Could either of you recommend an American cuisine or dishes that you would consider? I mean, you know, we're all about hamburgers and stuff and pie, but I would say I'm in Texas, so if you can get yourself barbecue and And there's Texas barbecue, there's Carolina barbecue, there's KC barbecue, so you can always get barbecue.
What did you do with it?
We do a lot of that. So I do not do Asian food all the time. That is just what we're doing. What are you looking for?
The Tabasco that we used for, is in the little
Well, we
bottle.
didn't, oh, yeah. Green.
Am I allowed to take one of these slices for the
You're
beverage?
both of, yeah, they're for you. You didn't take the grapefruit.
That sounds
Was
like
there-
something somebody
there-
says when they did.
I know. The gentleman doth protest too much. And we're gonna put some peas in there.
And I am muddling the grapefruit and the Tabasco sauce.
Ow, that was hot. So again, this was frozen peas, but I just thawed them. Don't put frozen ones in there. They probably won't heat up enough by the time you're done.
Where's the sake?
Huh? Where's what?
Sake, where'd it go?
I think it's in the other refrigerator. He's taking up my space here. Add the oyster sauce, salt and pepper. I'm gonna put a little salt and pepper in here, and then we'll add all the sauces.
Found it, chat. We're in luck. Ha!
There we go, we found it. We found it. All right. And now, oh, was this, oh, dang it, I think this was supposed to go on the mushrooms. I missed the sugar for some reason on the mushrooms. They're not gonna have that sweet flavor. Wait a minute, what am I doing?
You had one job, Dana.
I know. Too busy talking. Tabasco sauce is good. This isn't actually Tabasco sauce. The recipe calls for it, but I've got 8 million hot sauces, so we decided to just go with one of those. All right. I think that's good.
It smells really good over here.
Defrosted, de-thawing, I meant defrosted or thawing, if I said that. I know, sometimes I just trip over my words, Jedi. Yeah, so if you can tell us what states you're going through, we can tell you what cuisine, because it's kind of like saying, so if I'm in Europe, what food should I have?
Agave nectar? What do we use? I keep making her find this stuff for me. This is fun.
He knows where this stuff is if he would just
Oh,
take
that.
a second.
This is what I was looking for. Look at that, I found it.
I think the mushrooms are going to be great without the sugar. Sorry, I forgot the sugar. I'm going to move some things so that we can plate some food up. Power humming. Power humming. So we made this cocktail last week and it was really, really good. It's super refreshing,
Even though we're using the lime juice again instead of lemon juice.
which is fine.
Because you like it.
It calls for lemon juice because it's a sour, but we have lime juice. We accidentally used it and it was really yummy. Let's just keep doing it. It worked. We're gonna keep doing it. Well, they were completely frozen. They were frozen peas. But I understand what you guys are getting at. So here's the thing. If somebody's communicating with you and you got what they were saying, you should probably just go with it. Unless they're saying something that may confuse other people. You know, because you have information. But trust me on this. I work with couples all the time who correct. I mean, I'm a marriage and family therapist, so I work with people all the time who just sit there and correct each other and talk about semantics. And I'm going to tell you, doesn't work.
No?
No. I do say things wrong.
So other than the
Sometimes.
garnish, your beverage is ready.
All right, cool. I think this is the kind of garnish you usually put into your drink before you pour the liquid in. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. So if you put your slice in there so you can see it, but it's hard because it starts to float if we've already got stuff in there. There we go. Now I can start playing.
Hey, Silver G.
Silver G, hello, hello, hello. He gets to eat within 2 hours of stream. I know. What is this voodoo magic here?
How was the drink?
The drink is good. Did you have more agave in it this time?
I don't think so.
Okay. Tastes a little sweeter. We're doing good. How are you doing? What's up? What's up with you? Okay, I need to get plates. Let's get us some plates.
Yeah, she leaves the kitchen,
I hear you.
but not far enough away to where she can't.
He thinks I can't hear him.
What? Me?
All right.
She's eating food in her secret cupboard again.
That's right. I say Robbie doesn't deserve any. I'm
So
just
I
gonna
even
go
turned that into an
hide.
emote where she was hiding from us, guys.
You are. Look at that! Michael, thank you for those gift subs to OHUF, Lord Strange X, Paige Love, Grandma Wonka 55, and Corn Relish. Oh my gosh, thank you. We need stickers. Stickers. Here we go. Let's see, where's Michael? He should be pretty easy to find. Here we go. 1. Oh, do I have to wear the hype hat again? I do.
You do.
2.
Here, it's a team
3.
effort. Perfect.
Oh, that one's too big. Okay, 4. Whoops. Okay, look at that. There's a hype
An
tray.
anonymous with 5 more.
What? Oh my gosh, anonymous for Crazy Do It Space Junk 0, Undamaged Pizza, Lynn Guyans, and Spunk TJ. Thank you so much. Okay, look at that. So we're sort of completed level 3. If we do complete level 5, I give away an apron. So we got that. And I guess we need a thing for anonymous up there.
Well, then we need to have the 10 from last time for that anonymous.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, just to have an anonymous one, we'll just put a bunch of stickers.
That'll work. Where's this? Oh, they're over there.
They're over, yeah. I'm plating up because we're hungry. And then we need some of these. Some of these mushrooms on the side as well. I can't believe I forgot the sugar. I measured it and everything. You guys even watched me do it. All right.
I mean, I gotta join in on the fun.
So there we go. Witchy boy, thank you so much. You gotta join the fun. Thank you so much for resubscribing. All right, Robbie's gonna write one out for you too. Okay. Meanwhile, Dana's going to Silver G. Thank you
The
so
Silver
much for
G
the
underscore cheered
biddies.
100.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
So much is going on. So crazy. All right. Let's see here. What have you got over there?
I got anonymous.
You got anonymous. I'm gonna grab a pen if I can find one.
I got this one if you want this one.
Yeah, that one's better. You got that one.
Where'd the tape go?
It's right there. right there.
It's hiding next
All
to
right.
the stove.
Hang on, we got, and let's say here. I know. Look at all these people. They should get some applause there. Okay, let's see here. We got a sub, and we've got Silver G. We should put the Silver G, not just any Silver G,
That's
but
true. The Silver G.
The Silver G, for sure. All right. I love
That's pretty
stickers.
tasty.
I know, isn't it good? All right.
I might have to make myself one.
Cool. You should make 2 while you're at it. Oh my gosh. Things are falling on the floor.
It's like people like you or something.
I know. It's so nice. Or
All the way
Robbie.
up to level 4.
Look at that, guys. Level 4. You guys are awesome. All right. Here we go. Silver G's there. And you know what, guys? We're like not even halfway through the month yet. I'm going to be all the way down on the refrigerator.
So
All
what did
right.
you say we get to do when we meet both goals? We get to challenge you to something?
You get to challenge me to make something in the wok that's not maybe normally made in a wok. You could just say...
Oh, that's right, because I joked about you making lasagna in a wok.
That's right. That's right. So you could do that.
Or like
It's
ice cream.
Or ice cream. You could do that too. For sure. All right, we're going to put some of these chives.
Baked goods on a wok.
What is it? Baked goods on a wok. It's your own cutthroat kitchen. Just think of that.
Mythical to
Suki!
Suki cheered
Oh my
500
gosh,
to make
Suki,
Robbie cook
thank
for
you
5
so much
minutes.
for the biddies.
Thank you.
All right, I think that's stickers on you. Thank you so much.
Get you a burger and some fries.
And some burger and fries. You get some burger and fries. All right. I don't know, Robbie, what do you think? Does that look good? Chopsticks for everybody. Robbie loves chopsticks. It's kind of like I don't know him at all, isn't it?
This is because of the hype train, isn't it? She's very mean to me.
I am not mean to him. I cook. I do his laundry. I even tell him I'm going to do laundry. You guys are great. Love it. Okay, I got to take a picture. That's me. I don't need to see me. Let's go. Okay, well, I don't know what you're doing, phone, but you just go right on and do whatever. Here we go. And maybe that. You never know what picture you need. Do you? All right, Robbie. You ready to try this? To eat? In only 2 hours and 2 minutes. Where's he? Oh, he's got a special treat for you guys. There we go. Special treat. He's also wearing a hype train hat.
Figured we made it to level 4. I could at least put the hat on.
So nice. All right, you got it.
But can I have a fork now?
No, you haven't even tried. So simple. Mushrooms, garlic, ginger, soy sauce. That's it. That's all we put on here. We should have put sugar too, but I forgot it. Look at that.
So glad they didn't have to participate.
Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I so appreciate it.
Choo choo.
All right. I'm gonna take that off before it falls off
I'll
my
keep
head.
mine on for a little bit. Well, let's see what was in your hype chest, Dana.
Listen to my what? Oh my gosh, megabytes! Holy cow! Look at that. Thank you so much for the gift subs to Elser, to Neil, to Dominica's Tavern, Linus Theodore, and Skittlebutt.
Skittlebutt.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We need an extension for the hype train. You gotta talk to my tech guy. You gotta talk to my tech guy.
Unfortunately,
All
that is
right.
beyond my power, but
So Megabytes got in there right after I think the hype train pulled out. So let's see, where are we now? That would put us in. Yeah, welcome in. Is it Dominica's Tavern? Did I say it right? Ah, you tried to hit the 5. Almost made it. Almost made it. I'll tell you what. That would put us in 5, probably taking us over 5.
it would have put you into 5.
It would have put us into 5, but if we have just a couple more things. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see here. We have like another one to Viking Dane. That is cool. From another one from anonymous.
Anomanon.
I guess we need to give away an apron because that probably put us to 5 if it had all been together. Does that make sense?
It's your stream, Dana. You get to make the call.
Let's give an apron away. I like it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I just got them, so I'm very excited. I got to go to the post office tomorrow anyway. Why not send 2 aprons out instead of just 1? But I got to wait for my tech guy to set that up. So don't go anywhere.
Your tech guy needs a
He needs a bite
or
of
two.
food. This is so good.
And
that
you
good?
hit your 7-bit goal. So we could totally challenge you to the walk challenge now.
All right. Well, you got to chat with them on what that walk challenge is going to be.
Do we want lasagna ice cream and a walk? Or a giant cookie? What else can we come up with? Something crazy.
All right. What do you guys want? What do you guys want in the walk for me to make in the walk? Throw some ideas out there. Throw them out there. Ew. I mean, for that alone, we shouldn't give an apron away. Okay. Robbie's going to set up the thing to give away. But give us a second. Takes a second. All right. Mushrooms are so good. I could still eat that for dinner. Hang on. Let me look over here. I don't know who just followed. Because I am not in the right place. I can't see it here. You've never used chopsticks? Robbie cooks ranch ice cream in a wok.
Oh my goodness, not ranch ice cream.
This is about me cooking in the wok. I won't do that to him yet.
Okay.
Yet. All right. And thank you for that follow, whoever that was. I can't see it right now because there's too much stuff going on trying to get the apron thing in there. So enter !apron. If you hear my dog barking, it's because he's like, I can't get inside, and he can totally get inside. You caught that, did you, Witch Boy?
Let me make sure that
But
that's
yet.
going. Okay, it is working. Cool.
I got it working.
Let me see if the scene's working. There we go. You can see the entries being added.
Pretty good odds right now. Only 5 people in there. Oh, 6 people. Get your name in there! !apron.
Can I enter? I don't have an apron.
No. Oh, thank you, Poo Milk. Thank you so much. Get in there! !apron. Yes, I will send it internationally as long as it doesn't end up costing me an arm and a leg. Oh, look, Darth snuck in. Darth is like, I'm getting an apron. All right, come on, get in the house. Stop being a pain.
Robbie, only one wizard is allowed an apron today.
Darth, did you see the new aprons? This is what the new aprons look like. They're
Would
navy.
you like that on the bigger screen so we can see it?
Yes. There we go. So that's the new one. It's a little bit different. Like the other one has the tie. This one actually has the little buckle thing that moves to make it shorter or longer.
So I can eat
Golden flares in there.
the mushrooms with the chopsticks. The rice is a different story.
You just go. It's not probably sticky enough for you.
There we go.
I know, I did like it. I was going to change the color and go with the company that I went with before just because I've been happy with their price and their quality. And they didn't have any good aprons anymore. They got rid of the one that I had, and I really didn't like any of their colors. They were all tan, white, off-white. And I was like, forget it. So I found another place. So that one. He can't have one. Sparkling Jewel says you can't have one, Darth. Does she have authority for that? You used yours on Sunday. I think I saw that. I love that. It's good quality. I actually, before I did my first apron, I actually ordered a couple different ones because I'm so picky. And one of them was so not good quality, so it became the apron everybody signed when they came over. All the different streamers came over to the house. It's pretty cool. You'll be using it for baking because you're totally going to win. That's right. Totally going to win. Elser got in there. All right. What's for dinner tonight? So we did, first of all, before we made dinner, we actually finished seasoning a wok the Chinese style. And then we made some soy glazed mushrooms, and I forgot the sugar, but they're still really, really good. And then we did a stir fry that has shrimp and pork in it. So these are all recipes from Kenji's book, The Wok. We got to see you cooking Golden Flare. Got to see it. Absolutely. So much fun. All right. You guys got 30 more seconds to get in there. Exclamation point apron to win an apron. How can we make it happen, Golden Flare, other than the apron? Can we make it happen?
Have you ever baked anything?
Oh, yeah. For sure. Especially at the holidays. We bake, I make almost all of the cookies, my Christmas cookies on stream. I don't do all of them because I make a lot. But we do a bunch of those. We've made stolons, we've made cheesecakes, we've made cakes, we've made pies, we've made cookies. You run it. I don't bake a lot, but I've been on for 4 years, so we've definitely done some baking because it has gluten, and I try to stay away from gluten as much as I can. Where's my apron? 500 followers. Really want to make banana bread. I love banana bread.
Are you ready, Dana?
All right, here we go. Biscuit got in there last minute. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh wait,
Hey.
that's the window. I need to actually click over here. There we go.
So Darth, I'm gonna make a shirt and it's gonna say, I hate it here. It's gonna have my little logo on it, but it's gonna say Darth Verbaka at the bottom. I hate it here, Darth Verbaka.
Tiramisu, yum, yum, yum.
Oh, tiramisu. Yes, I love tiramisu. We actually did a
The winner
matcha.
is...
Love it. Woo! Congratulations, Golden Flare. What are you cooking? And what are you going to pair it with? Because I know you'll have a cocktail to pair it with. It's perfect. So perfect. It did tease you, didn't it, Megabytes?
The last second.
So congratulations, Golden Flare. Make sure you get me your address in the DMs, either on, holy cow, either in Discord or Whisper Me, so I can get that out to you tomorrow.
That music
And you get
got
this
Rocky riled up.
woo. And there we go, rigged. It would have been rigged if you got it, Darth. You've already got one of my aprons.
And I'm assuming, Golden Flare, you're not passing on your apron like Kanara did last week.
So Darth, what do you think? Should I do a t-shirt that says I hate it here, Darth for Baca, but it has my logo on it?
I think you should definitely do that.
Everybody Kanara likes the idea. Feral Friday shirt under it. See,
Awesome.
perfect. I love it. All right, Darth
All right,
says
Puma,
yes.
thank you for that follow.
Yes,
You have a good
Puma,
night.
thank you so much, and we hope to see you again. We'll be back on Sunday doing something in the walk. I can't remember if I've decided what I'm doing or not. I'm thinking.
Decisions.
I'm thinking. It might be on my calendar. I forgot to look at it. But anyway, so we're going to be cooking at 5 o'clock 5 o'clock Central. That's my time on Sunday. So you'll take one. It's a great book or cooking show. Oh yeah, that is a good one. But here's the book we're working out of right now. The Walk by Kenji.
What about Walk This Way?
Walk This Way. Are we doing that again?
Apparently not. Walk the walk, going for a walk.
Here we go again. Just go ahead.
You're
Get it all
welcome.
out.
You're welcome.
Get it all out.
A walk, a walk, a walk, a walk.
Keep
Maka,
going.
Waka.
Walking in the rain. Anything else? Are we done?
Oh, and I don't know if I played Darth sound yet, so. There we go.
Better late than never.
That was Darth saying, rigged.
Megabytes. It's so sad. Don't say that. They will always exist in our hearts. Always exist in our hearts. Okay, so everybody, let's go find somebody to raid. And guys, thank you so much for all the hype trains. And yeah, Golden Flare, don't forget to send me your info. Where am I going? Where are we going?
Already DM'd you, apparently.
Cool.
So we will check that shortly.
All right. Home. Watch. Going back to Twitch. Home. Chef John is still on. Why is it doing that? Following. Here we go. Texas Hula's on. Not in food and drink, but Texas Hula's always great.
Hula is always fun.
ICP is on. Chef John, like I said. Kelly Cakes is just streaming tonight. Chef Negan, Wine and Dine.
Is Ice Cream Posse in the restaurant or the shop or doing?
I don't know. So that's
I can
my
look.
thing is that sometimes you go there and ICP's not even there. So.
No, I meant I didn't know
thank
if
you,
he was
Wishy
doing a
Boy.
gaming thing.
Have a great night. I think, Rusty, we're going to go head over to Nom Nation Official. I jumped in there the other day. It's a husband-wife team, and they sometimes cook together in the kitchen, which appears to be they're making calzones. How about if we go over there? Because I've never rated them before, and they're on. And I'm trying to get to know other people in the food and drink community a little bit better and get to know them. So, yeah, I've been following them, but I guess I hadn't really been in there until this past week. So I think that's what we are.
Would you like to
where
spell
we're
that
gonna
for me?
NOM Nation Official.
Does that look good?
Okay? And they say they're chilling while making calzones. So that sounds perfect in there. It is for mature audiences. I want you to act mature-ish, or try, or
don't.
It's up to you, whichever you want to do. It is hard to be everywhere. It's hard. I'm trying, especially when you work full-time too. So I want to thank all of you guys for being here tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hype trains. Thank you for the suggestions. Don't forget to message Robbie about some ideas for what you want me to cook in the walk. We'll make that decision on Sunday. I'm going to staple that to my forehead so that you guys can make a decision of what is Dana going to make in the walk that's not normally a walk kind of food that you want me guys to try in there. Since we met our bits and our sub goals this month, so it was great. But Suki, I'm not asking you to be mature. You're fine. You just be you. It's fine. Everything. Rusty's not going to be mature either, so it's fine. It's good. So thank you again. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope to see you guys on Sunday at 5 p.m. Central when we're cooking Still in the Wok. We'll make something on there. And go be fabulous. Go be wonderful. Go show your true colors and take some kindness with you. We all need more kindness.